I'm here at PAX East 2016, and I'm chatting with Aaron of Flippfly Games, and Dean, forgive me, yes, I'm not very good at remembering names. Okay, so you guys are showing off a few games here. So Aaron, would you start us off?
Pardon?
Oh, would you start us off telling us what you're showing?
Sure. So we're showing Absolute Drift here, and we're helping Dune here publish it on PS4. And so we're kind of collaborating on a new edition of the game. We're calling the Zen Edition. And so we're adding a bunch of new features and bringing it to PS4.
Very cool. Could you tell us a little bit about what Absolute Drift is, how it plays?
Okay, so it's basically just like a top-down minimal drifting game. So basically drifting is the art of sliding sideways. It's not about going fast, it's about going sideways. You need to have a lot of control and patience to master drifting.
Yeah, that sounds very cool. Now I do have a question for you. Now why did you call your game Absolute Drift instead of Axle Snappers?
Instead of which?
Axle Snappers.
Oh, axle snappers. We're like diff breakers. I don't know, Absolute Drift is just like, the whole game is really minimalistic. So it's just like, it's only on drifting. That's basically like why it's called Absolute Drift.
Okay, so it's really chill, yeah. So now you've released on PC previously?
Yeah, last July. Went out on Steam for like PC, Mac, and Linux. Yeah.
So now you're bringing it over to PS4 with the help of Aaron here, right?
Right, yeah, that's correct.
Mm-hmm. So now, I just want to ask, what are some challenges you ran into when developing Absolute Drift initially?
I had no idea what I was doing. I was like straight out of school, or like still in school. Didn't really have any role models or anyone to like go with it, so I had to learn everything myself, which is hard. It was just hard. It just had to take time to do it. Yeah.
So now, was this your very first video game?
Like not very first video game. Like I made little like games for fun for school. This is like the first commercial game. Yeah.
I see. Okay, so it must have been a lot of work then, getting your first commercial game out there. So now, what would you say? Do you have any advice for people who are making their first games?
Just do it for fun, and then do it for the reasons that you started making games. Just to have fun, I guess.
Yeah, just love what you do, you know? Now, could you tell us a little bit more about the process of bringing it to the PS4? Are you guys running into any sort of technical issues there or not?
Sure. So we're actually using the Unity game engine, and that's making the porting process go really smoothly. And it's been a lot of fun. Like, this is our first collaboration with another company on a game, and it's been just really fun working with Dune. You know, just kind of working on new features, and we're doing a Skype call a couple times a week and just talking about how things are going. So, you know, we anticipate things to go pretty smoothly with it. So. Yeah.
Very nice. Now, I've noticed a game behind you called Hexarden. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. So Hexarden is Flippfly's new game. And our original game, our last game was called Race the Sun, and it was kind of a high action, like twitchy racing game. And so Hexarden is sort of the polar opposite of that. It's a minimalist, slow, contemplative gardening game.
That sounds very. So is it like a strategy game, or?
It's kind of a casual matching game, I guess. So you're matching flowers into higher level flowers, and it's got kind of a spatial aspect to it, sort of like Triple Town or Threes. Our goal with it is sort of make it a game that you can play when you just want to relax a little bit. You know, you don't have to think really hard to play it, but if you want to, you can engage at a deeper level and really try to optimize your score.
Very cool. Now I have the hard question for everybody, which I ask. So what is your favorite game of all time? I'll start with you.
Putting me on the spot right now. Probably Race the Sun.
Oh, that is just the right answer. This man understands. What's your favorite game?
Oh man, I don't know if I have a single favorite. I really love Majora's Mask. Really enjoyed FTL for PC. I guess those are the two standouts for me. So.
Yeah, I think I spotted a Skull Kid walking around somewhere here. But yeah, well, it's been a pleasure talking to you guys. So now, when and where can we expect Absolute Drift Zen?
Absolute Drift will be coming to PS4 this summer, and it's already available on Steam. So.
Excellent. And now, if folks want to find out more, where can they?
Just the Absolute Drift website, absolutedrift.com, or the Flippfly website.
Awesome. Now, if folks want to follow you on Twitter, who do they follow?
Just at Fun Selector. Yeah.
At Fun Selected, like unselected but with fun.
Fun Selector. It's a weird name. And then, yeah, with a K.
With a K, folks. This guy means business. And let's say folks want to follow you. Where can they follow?
Probably at Flippfly would be the easiest thing. So.
At Flippfly. Okay, excellent.
2 Ps. Yep.
Don't forget for 2 Ps. K, 2 Ps. Excellent. Well, it's been a pleasure speaking with you guys. Well, enjoy your PAX.
Thank you.